Hello, this is your captain speaking, and welcome back to Star Trek Deep Space Nine Harbinger. Not sure how long I'll play. I'm kind of a bit on the tired side, so I might just do an hour, or I might go until 10 o'clock like I was usually do. Depends on how much I get into it. But, anyways, I'm going to read off my poorly written trivia question. A quite bizarre expanded universe project was started in 1994, which aimed to expand the backstory of the Star Wars universe. The initial author used official, at the time, guidebooks as sources, but also tied into a few of George Lucas's pre-Star Wars works. Interestingly, the origin of humankind in the Star Wars universe would not have been a long time ago, but actually in the distant future. However, when the project ditched the Star Wars connections, the original author left the project, resulting in another author to pick up and create this novel trilogy. Hang on one moment. Let's make sure. Okay, I have the answer. Okay. Now, hopefully, I know I've had issues with this game. If my computer's been on for a while, that the sound won't pick up. So we'll see how this goes. But got a cat. Ooh. Ooh, that's what you want me to throw this? Huh? Oh, your eyes are so huge. Okay. Now, let's see if I can talk to Odo without getting myself killed. Okay. Okay, I got sound. Oh boy. I need to get to that cargo bay. Now let's talk to her. Why not? I know I missed out on some. Ow, my arms are stuck like this. That was funnier in my head.
Finally, a customer. Welcome to Quark's Bar. My name is Johnny.
I am what I wanted you to.
I'm a diplomat, Johnny. I'm with the Tyrian delegation.
Yes, you're Bannock, right? You're taller than Carrig. What's the matter with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Johnny, Ambassador Carrick is dead.
Carrig? Dead? I don't believe you.
It's true. Murdered, actually.
Murdered. But
You hadn't heard? From Quark or anybody?
no.
Let's not talk about it anymore. Are you all right?
Yeah, sure, I'm all right.
Supposed to be you're a Dabu girl?
You're a Dabo girl, right? I've always wanted to play Dabo.
Oh, yes! By all means, let's play a little Dabo! Look, a man is dead, on top of everything else. That's what I hate about this civilization we live in. The Alpha Quadrant, where everyone is so polite. Let's play a little Dabo. Nobody wants to discuss what's really going on. It's like this agreement that everyone has, all right? Except I never signed it. I don't even know what it is!
Calm down there, Johnny.
Calm down yourself. I'm not calm. Why should I act it? It's like everyone's so pleased with everything. Space stations and food replicators and a room with a view of the stars.
What is wrong with you?
Wrong? I'll tell you what's wrong. People are still people, aren't they? Stubborn. They don't progress as fast as the technology would have you believe. Just maybe they've stopped progressing altogether. That's what I think. What's happened is the cannibals have learned how to use replimats. And when one of them gets tired of replicated food or can't afford yet another session in the holosuite and kills somebody, well, that's just business as usual. Take Quark, for example. fine, upstanding businessman. He's in this murder thing up to his neck. Look, I want out of here. I want to go to the Gamma Quadrant.
No, you don't.
What's so inviting in the Gamma Quadrant?
No bosses, lots of room. You can find a planet all your own, Bannock. Breathe air no one's ever breathed before. That probably doesn't make any sense to you.
Oh, I don't know about that. But I have more questions. How is Quark involved with this murder? You don't think he did it?
I don't know exactly, but he's scared. Not scared of being arrested. Scared of being killed.
Who does Quark think would kill him? Those aliens with the fins?
The Lycotians? Which ones? The red ones, the blue ones?
Quark's been associating with the blue Lycotians.
Oh yes, they had some kind of shipment coming in. It was going to make them all rich, of course. You hear that a lot around the Dabo table.
I haven't seen any red Lycotians.
They were here earlier. They'd be the ones to fear, all right. Quark snubbed them in some business deal.
Tell me more about this business deal.
I don't know any more than that. But they weren't happy about it. The red Lycotians, I mean.
What happened to those red Lycotians? Where did they go?
When the plasma storm began to rise, they booked a transport out, just like everybody else.
Tell me more about this shipment. Was it from the Gamma Quadrant?
Yeah, and it was full of latinum. Priet, one of the blue Lycotians, told me that across the Dabo table. One of the red Lycotians happened to catch the remark, and that was the last time I saw them.
Who else could put Quark in fear for his life?
I don't know. Who killed Carrig? There. I've told you what I know about Quark.
You seem to be a little calmer now.
Oh, that was nothing. You should see me when I really get riled up. Or maybe you should be thankful that you didn't.
Can I return the favor in some way? You mentioned something about going to the Gamma Quadrant.
Yes, I had my passage all set, then someone cheated me out of it. A Ferengi named Mox. I know it's really hard to arrange, but if you...
I can't promise you anything, Johnny.
But you'll do what you can. Yeah, that's what Carrig told me. And, look what happened to him.
You? You knew Ambassador Carrig?
We met briefly when he was on his way to the Gamma Quadrant. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that rant. And no, she does not want to go to the Gamma Quadrant. You think... This is season 3. You think she'd be aware of the Dominion. Okay, why don't I... Save. I don't know if I spelled that right. Who cares, though? Okay.
The Federation doesn't
We're just
take
gonna
kindly
listen.
to the murder of one of its ambassadors.
The problem is... I bet anything, I step forward and turn, I get shot.
I told you he didn't murder anybody. He was already... Never mind. Priet, are you through yet?
Yep. Can I step backwards? I should load the guide.
The Federation doesn't take kindly to the murder of one of its ambassadors.
I told you he didn't murder anybody. He was already... Never mind. Priet, are you through yet?
I still die. Maybe I need to go all the way back. Wait, load. Odo's doing a pretty crappy job with stopping these guys.
The Federation doesn't take kindly to the murder of one of its ambassadors.
I told you he didn't murder anybody. He was already... Never mind. Priet, are you through yet?
Okay, guide. Do I still have the guide up? Yeah, there it is. That is not the guide. Okay, where is the guide? There it is. Oh, balls. Okay, I gotta do this. I'm actually gonna do a preemptive save. Save.
The Federation doesn't take kindly to the murder of one of its ambassadors.
I told you he didn't murder anybody. He was already... Never mind. Priet, are you through yet?
What the hell?
The Tyrion!
Gotcha! The heck? I'm gonna be mad if I... The guide said there's supposed to be a second one.
I think you might want to consider very carefully where you aim that phaser.
I'm not afraid to kill you, shapeshifter, or your friend.
Gotcha.
It seems your anti-terrorist training has been useful once again. Lucky thing for both of us. Odo to Cisco.
Cisco here. What the hell's going on down there?
It seems two of our Lycosian guests became unhappy with our hospitality, Captain. Ambassador Bannock and I were just persuading them to remain.
I see. Any connection to the murder?
I intend to find out. Can you arrange to transport us to the brig?
My pleasure, Constable. On your signal. Cisco out.
What were they trying to do? When I walked in,
Steal a runabout. They tripped my security alarm when they started tampering with the airlock door.
they were going to fly a runabout into that storm?
A trip through a high-intensity disruption must have looked more attractive than the station brig.
Okay.
Are you planning to interrogate them?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
It's
yes.
one of the more rewarding parts of my job.
Well, I guess that solves our murder case.
I'm not so sure. Too many loose ends.
Were either of them carrying the murder weapon?
No, but they could have gotten rid of that in any disposal unit. It's more what they're not carrying.
Like what?
Well, for one thing, Carrick's case. If I wanted something so badly that I'd go to all the trouble of killing a Federation official for it, I wouldn't leave it behind in my escape. It'd help to know what it was that he was carrying. Were you able to uncover anything?
Something interesting turned up when I went through his logs. He brought back some highly classified devices from the Gamma Quadrant. Whatever they were, he thought they jeopardized his safety.
He may have been right. I wonder what our Lycosian friends will have to say about these highly classified devices.
I bet they'll have some interesting answers. When I spoke to Johnny Theron, she said these Lycosians and some others with red coloring talked about a shipment coming in from the Gamma Quadrant.
The Dabo girl. There were only 3 vessels scheduled to come in from the Gamma Quadrant, Ambassador. Yours, the Scythians, and Carrick's. What else did she tell you?
She says Quark is scared for his life.
Oh, really? Who wants to kill him this time?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe the same person that killed Carrick? She became upset when I told her Carrick had been killed. I think she knew him.
The Dabo girl and the Ambassador.
I don't know if I really want to say she implicated Quark.
She's very interested in going to the Gamma Quadrant. I told her I'd help if I could.
How generous of you. If you meant it, I suggest you talk to Quark. Ask him about his business arrangement with Damon Mox. What else did she tell you?
The only thing left is implicated.
She seems convinced that Quark's involved. I don't think she likes him much.
Neither would you if you spent half your time fighting for your pay credits and the other half fighting off his paws. I'll look into it. I was just about to have a talk with Ms. Theron when I got the security breach alarm. Any other leads?
What was Rasmus about?
I told the Scythians about Carrick's murder.
How did they react?
We'll go.
They seemed genuinely upset. I think they were counting on his help.
They'll have to start counting on you now, won't they? Any other leads?
I met the Bajoran Vedic on the promenade.
Yes, I interviewed her earlier. She's up on the promenade again now, performing the Bajoran death chant. I don't think it's connected to Carrick.
Death chant?
That sounds
But it's
ominous.
not for Carrick?
I don't think so. The names she was praying over were Bajoran.
You've heard it before?
During the occupation, yes. There were a lot of deaths here then, mostly Bajoran. The Cardassians started to ban the chants as part of a demoralization program, but the Vedics were persistent. They made an arrangement with the body disposal unit, exchanging food, even clothing, for the names of the Bajoran dead.
To pray over. Quite a risk. Do their prophets demand this ritual?
I don't pretend to understand Bajoran theology, Ambassador, but I understand grief. It comforted them. Those days they took their comfort where they could. I'll contact you as soon as the scans come in. We may be charging these two with more than just attempted murder of a Federation diplomat. Odo to Ops.
Kira here.
Ready to transport, Major.
2 Lycotians and yourself direct to security. Affirmative. Energizing.
And Ambassador, thank you.
Now, he told me to go talk to Quark. Oh, there's 2 things I could do. I'm gonna go talk to them. Maybe now that I know how I'm supposed to talk to them, I might be able to get something out of them. Or do I not want to? I'm going to look at the guide quickly. I'm not going to read it in details, but because I did miss something last time. Okay. So yeah, I was actually heading in the right direction. Is it really necessary to have 3 doors? Sup? Ah, it's doing that again. There we go. Oh. Apparently I'm too... Oh, there.
Hello, sir. Security Chief Odo told me about what happened in the cargo bay. A close call, sir.
Nope.
Much too close.
Yes, sir.
Dex and I found Carrick's notes, Ensign, on how to communicate with the Scythians.
So, you've come up with a plan?
Are the Scythians here, Ensign? I'm ready to talk to them.
Yes. The Scythians, sir. They're waiting in the airlock. They've been arguing, sir.
What have they been arguing about? Do you know?
The leader has been chewing out the other one, I guess.
One of Carrick's logs said the key was to be brief, use a minimum number of words when talking with the Scythians.
That might work.
Have the Scythians tried to come out, or talk to you?
No, sir. They've been waiting to talk to you.
Open the airlock, please.
What's your plan, if I may ask, sir?
To try to talk like they do. Say 1 or 2 words only, 3 at the most. Desma, you'll have to do the same, as long as the airlock is open.
Understood. Here we go.
I like how they just magically appear when they,
Banik. Wei. Run.
Those are their names, sir.
Yes, Ensign. Citadel.
Forbidden.
Forbidden? Why? Why Citadel forbidden?
When he says forbidden, he means it, eh, sir? Better let them cool down for a minute.
Well, that was wonderful. Wonder if I need to talk to him again.
They're still here, sir. Ready to try it again? Stand by.
Maybe this time I'll just talk about drones. Greeting.
Drones. Home. Travel.
Travel? You mean go with you?
Travel. Home. Travel Citadel. Sacrilege.
I'm gonna smack you if you say that again.
Travel to your home?
Protect. Home.
Don't even think about it.
Yes, travel home.
Shield. Home.
Yes.
Go to Citadel. Citadel Drone Factory.
I'm gonna smack you.
Factory, huh? Why make drones?
Cleanse. War.
That's ominous.
Cleanse?
Forbidden.
Okay, we're not gonna go down that track of dialogue.
War? Which war?
Forbidden.
No, we're not going anywhere.
Location?
Far. Forbidden.
Well, I have a feeling if I ask forbidden, they're going to shut me down again.
Citadel Commander?
Commander dead. Factory dead.
The commander of the factory is dead, and I don't really take the factory itself being dead, but now I think it's on auto production.
Factory dead?
Dead. Forgotten.
The commander is dead?
Warlord evil. Unspeakable.
Warlord?
Havoc. Blasphemy.
I think that Rune is gonna get chewed out again. Poor guy. Another go, sir? Stand by.
I think I've learned as much as I can.
Greeting.
Speak.
Station. Danger.
Danger? To Deep Space Nine?
Deep Space Nine.
Drones danger.
Drones destroy.
Stop drones.
Blind.
Blind? How? Dazzle drones?
Blind.
Yes, but how?
Well, I got options.
Create field.
Dust.
Dust?
Theta.
You blinded drones. With Theta?
Show. Punishment.
Punish? Punish who?
punish children. Disgrace.
Is it time to close the airlock, sir?
I feel like if I ask him more
Sir?
about Theta,
Any suggestions?
I really think it's time to say goodbye.
yeah.
Goodbye. Close the airlock, Ensign.
He's the one who looks like he closed it.
Congratulations, sir, and thank you. They were beginning to get on my nerves. Well, that was an experience. Will that information about blinding be of any use to us?
Yes, Ensign. I'll report to Ops. Carry on.
I was kind of thinking if I pushed any further on the Theta, they just shut me out. So I'd almost wish this was more set up like a third-person shooter than what it is set up as. I might stop by Odo's first. Or see if I can locate Quark. Though the guide told me I need to go to Ops. I kind of... Oh, there is a map. I forgot. The guide has a map. There's a... Oh, I can't go in right now. It's actually kind of sad that Odo's actor was, I think, one of the first actors. That's ominous. To pass away. And of the first main actor of the Next Generation era, too. Of course, I think he was probably one of the oldest, too. But yeah, it is kind of sad. I never know how to pronounce his name. It's like Rene Aubergenois. That sounded pronounced that weird. I'm assuming it's French, but I could be wrong.
Computer. Ops.
Yeah, if anyone remakes this game, they should have it as a third person or first person shooter-esque rather than this. God, he's just staring.
So, Ambassador, the Scythians, did they say anything about the drones?
I asked them why the drones have targeted us for destruction.
Good. And they said?
Cleanse war.
Any theories?
They're mistaking us for some kind of military target.
The Cardassians did build this station like a fortress, Bannock. Let's move on. Anything else about the drones?
The drones come from a place they call the Citadel.
The Scythians mentioned Citadel earlier, didn't they?
The junior one said it was a factory. He also said it was dead.
I find that surprising, considering its impressive output of drones.
They indicated that the Citadel was far away, whatever that means.
Well, it's a start.
The Scythians apparently know how to blind the drones.
Lieutenant, the Ambassador is onto something.
I'm listening. Something about blind?
Go on, Bannock.
I'm over here, just off screen. I can hear everything.
The Scythians said Theta. Does that help?
Theta.
Theta? Theta abandoned missions, theta particles, theta matrix compositors. What else did they say?
The Scythians said dust.
Dust. Makes sense to you, Dax?
Sounds like theta particles. Theta particles will block their sensors. Overload them, probably.
We can use deuterium.
Vent it to an auxiliary reactor and bombard it with RF.
Do it. Get Carlton to help you. We haven't much time, Bannock. The plasma disruption is winding down.
Did the Scythians say anything about the next drone attack?
I want to say not really, because I didn't really ask, but not clear would also fit the situation.
It wasn't clear.
Now, we're sure Carrick's murderer is still on the station.
Don't tell me. Another killing?
Oh, no. Odo has pinpointed the time of Carrick's death. He was killed after the last transport successfully left the station. But a good hour before the Odessa, the courier ship carrying Rasmus, Johnny Theron, Quark, and those Lycosians failed to get underway.
Has Mr. Odo finished analyzing the DNA scans?
Mr. Odo? No, not yet. But Odo expects results any time now.
When exactly did the Scythians arrive?
Over an hour before Carrick's death, we notified Carrick of their arrival, but he insisted on waiting for you. So they remain suspects in this case. Did you know Carrick left us some tricorder readings? Dax thought you'd be interested in seeing them. Ambassador, your success with the Scythians may give us the edge we need. If we can block the drones' sensors. Well done.
Thank you,
What
Captain.
the hell? The quality of those sound effects was kind of weird. I don't know if it's... Yeah. He's staring into my soul. That's so creepy.
You wanted to see me?
Help me with something, Bannock. When you were listening to Carrick's logs, did you hear any reference to Terrigen radiation?
I don't remember.
I can't remember, sorry.
I analyzed Carrick's tricorder scans of the devices he brought back from the Gamma Quadrant. Like everything else, the data is pretty much obliterated. But one thing did come through. Strong Terrigen radiation as the devices are operated.
Strong Terrigan radiation. What effect does that have?
Prolonged exposure has been known to cause confusion, paranoia, and eventually seizures in humanoid life forms.
Didn't Odo mention something about Terrigan readings here on this station?
Yes, abnormally high, constantly fluctuating.
You think the devices are operating on the station right now?
Exactly.
What do these devices do exactly?
We still don't know. Unless the Scythians told you.
You're thinking what I'm thinking. The devices are connected to the drones. Transponders, maybe.
My first thought exactly. So I did a detailed scan of the station, and know what I found? No drone structures, but more life forms on Deep Space Nine than we're supposed to have. The readings were somewhat anomalous. The computer tried to convince me they were vole swarms.
Anomalous? You mean not quite normal?
Yes, the life forms are being screened by something or surrounded by some sort of field.
How many more life forms are you reading, and where are they?
I'm reading 6 more life forms. Species? Unknown. Locations? Variable all over the station, and impossible to pin down.
I'll keep my eyes open, Lieutenant.
Oh! Are they triggering the doors? Okay.
You have obtained access to...
Yeah, right.
Don't need that. I'm gonna talk to Cisco again, see if he's got any... He does nothing to say. I think I need to talk to Quark.
Hold that turbolift. Ambassador, step over here, please. Odo has some new information for you.
You know, I went to talk to you, you just stared at me with those cold eyes, and now you want me to talk to you again?
Cisco to Odo. Constable, I have the ambassador with me.
The DNA scan results.
Yes. Carrigs, of course. Lycosian DNA, lots of it.
The Lycosians in the brig.
Let me finish, Captain. Lycosian DNA. At least 6 individuals. And a human female. That's it.
6 Lycosians.
And a human female.
You have 2 Lycosians in the brig?
Yes. You remember them. They admit to entering Carrick's quarters, but claim he was already dead at the time. Someone seems to have told them that Carrick was carrying something valuable.
Quark.
Johnny Theron.
The double girl at Quark's bar. She's a human female, but...
But not the murdering type. You'd be surprised, Captain.
The constable's right, Captain. Johnny might surprise you. She surprised me. So Rasmus is no longer a suspect. She's a Bajoran.
That is correct.
So what you're saying is at least 4 Lycosians unaccounted for, still in this station somewhere. Johnny Theron mentioned a band of red Lycosians. They overheard the blue ones talking about a shipment.
A shipment?
From the Gamma Quadrant. It was gonna make them rich.
You've done well, Ambassador. I've gotten nothing out of Johnny Theron at all.
What's your theory, Odo?
It's time for me to have a talk with our stowaways. I'll have to find them first. And, as the Ambassador has apparently discovered, Johnny Theron is a prime suspect.
For a man who wanted to be left alone, Carrick certainly had a lot of visitors.
None of my security sweeps show any sign of stowaways.
I think Dax may know why. She did a detailed scan and found extra life forms, but the readings were anomalous. The computer labeled them vole swarms.
I do see plenty of those.
Stowaways. Potentially murderers. Constable, security measure Cobalt?
Measure initiated, Captain. Quark's signaling me from his bar. I better go see what he wants. Odo out.
You look concerned, Ambassador. Wherever the stowaways are hiding out, Cobalt should keep them there, until security can deal with them. Anything else, Ambassador?
What is Security Measure Cobalt, Captain?
Anti-intruder alert, Bannock. It's actually a Cardassian program. Modified, of course. Still somewhat extreme.
What would you like me to do now, Captain?
See what else Johnny Theron knows. But be careful.
Thank you, Captain. I'm on my way. Computer. Promenade, level 7, section 5.
Okay. Yeah, I've got this. It's using a DOS box. But I set it up so if I can leave the game window. But the problem is leaving the game window makes it so sometimes the mouse will leave the game window, but the cursor on the screen will not quite reach the edge of the screen. I think I need to go one more. What would be kind of cool would be for me to do Star Trek Online. I'm not an MMO fan, but it sounds like there's been a lot of love and fan service put into Star Trek Online. And in fact, I'm pretty sure it's got a few, like, it's got a lot of the actors reprising their roles.
I'm telling you, it just disappeared from right in front of me.
It might help if you told me exactly what was stolen.
I told you it was a thing.
Does this thing have a use, or is it merely ornamental?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Well, if it has a use, I'm going to have to know what it is.
Ornamental.
Then I guess there's no real emergency.
Did I say ornamental? I meant ornamentally useful.
Quark.
All right. It's a security lockout bypass.
What?
A security lockout bypass
Uh-oh.
key. I just keep it in case of emergency. I never actually use it.
Bullshit.
Odo to Cisco, we have a potentially serious security problem, Captain. There's a missing security lockout bypass key.
Let me guess. Quark.
He says it disappeared right in front of him.
Just like Major Kira's particle torch.
I'm concerned.
You're thinking another shapeshifter.
I'm not ruling it out.
All right. Initiate DFI precautions. Alert your security team. And keep me informed.
Odo to Ensign Yarrow.
Yarrow here.
There's a missing security.
Odo, I was just about to call you. You've got to send the ambassador down right away. I've got a situation here. One of the Scythians is banging on the airlock door.
Understood. He's on his way. And Yarrow, we've got a security situation going here. Keep yourself doubly alert.
Always do, sir. Yarrow out.
You'll have to handle that Scythian situation alone, Ambassador. I need to stay here and talk to Quark.
God, he's got a... He's just got an...
Alone, if you don't mind.
I'm trying to. God, I need to turn the air conditioner off. Those devices are, well, in the terms of Babylon 5, I think they're like changeling nets. No, wait. No, changeling nets just, change someone's appearance. Never mind. Was there anything like portable cloaking devices in Babylon 5? Granted, they only used a changeling net in the movie, or the first movie, the pilot. Though I think it was brought up a couple times in the series. No, other way. Oh, they actually left. Sup?
There, you see? I told you. Ambassador, here.
Harbinger, coming!
Hey, title drop! Yay!
Harbinger?
Cutting! Catastrophe!
Harbinger? What's that, sir? I've heard the Bajorans talk about it.
The Bajorans? What do they say about Harbinger?
Harbinger! Catastrophe!
It's been like this, sir, ever since he came out.
Calm. Be calm.
Good idea, sir.
Murder!
Murder? Speak.
Ambassador. Weapons!
Hold on there, mister. Sir, stand back.
Oh no. I was liking her.
Ensign! Security alert. Docking ring. Bannock.
Odo! Ensign Yarrow! The Red Lycotians!
Oh, I was kind of liking her too. That's what you get for wearing the yellow shirt in this case. I want to grab that. Oh. I don't like this. Is it getting faster? Is it a bomb? Why do I feel like I should have saved?
All station personnel. We have intruders able to evade visual detection. They are armed and dangerous. This is a full station security alert.
Dax to security team. Phaser hits disrupt the intruder shielding. Long enough for me to get a transporter lock on. I'm standing by.
Lieutenant, the intruders have routed our communications to the station terminals. They're listening to every word we say.
I'm on it, Odo. Damn! Don't use the comm badges until I find a secure channel. Kira out.
It's either a bomb or it's telling me there's one nearby. I'm gonna go to Quark, or not Quark's, Odo's. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to... The only other place I can think of is Ops. Actually, I just realized something.
Sabbath, is that you? Have you reached the airlock? Sabbath!
The station is under full alert. This turbolift has been secured.
Okay. Huh. Oh, what do I do now? Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. Okay, yeah, this was the other thing that I was thinking of that was going on is I'm searching for them, and the faster it gets, the closer I am.
The station is under full alert. This turbolift has been
Oh, this is a
secured.
turbo lift, never mind.
Got him. He's been transported to the brig. I'm still reading Tarragon all over the station. At least 4 others.
All right. So now I'm hunting them down.
Dax, I've driven them down the access tube and secured it.
Secured it.
I welded it shut. They're in the promenade.
Understood.
Oh, wonderful.
This station is under full alert. This terminal has been secured.
I think I'll save or call tonight after I get done with this cat and mouse chase.
Captain, I'm in the docking ring now. Yarrow is dead.
Any sign of the ambassador?
I've seen him, Captain. He found a way to track the Lycosians. I can't say more. The communications net has been compromised.
Understood, Constable. Cisco out.
No good, Captain. They're using the security bypass key. She's back here in the promenade, somewhere.
We're pulling you out of there, Major.
But...
Dax, energize.
Oh, sure. Let the ambassador do the hunting. Fantastic. It is getting faster. Cat. Cat, not now. You're cute, but not now. I get killed, I blame the cat. Okay, somewhere on the promenade. Quarks. No, it's getting slower. I'll be hearing this in my sleep. No. Getting further away. Okay. I know where the next one is. One of the next ones is. I need to go back down. The guide is open on the just below my window and it told me where to go. Ah! Wait, I saw stairs. There we go. Okay.
Got her. She's been transported to the brig. 3 down, Bannock, 3 to go.
Wait. Oh wait, Dax said there's 6 of them. What? What? Oh, there's 2 there. Okay. So if I stand around too much, do they just appear? So I want to go to the promenade.
Dax, I've driven them down the access tube and secured it.
Secured it?
I welded it shut. They're in the promenade.
Understood.
Captain, I'm in the docking ring now. Yarrow is dead.
Any sign of the ambassador?
I've seen him, Captain. He found a way to track the Lycosians. I can't say more. The communications net has been compromised.
Understood, Constable. Cisco out.
No good, Captain. They're using the security bypass key. She's back here in the promenade, somewhere.
We're pulling you out of there, Major.
But...
Dax, energize.
In all honesty,
Got her. She's been transported to the brig. 3 down, Bannock, 3 to go.
okay.
Security to Quark's bar. We've got one of those killers in here. Odo, help.
Hey, you, Bannock.
Where are you?
You want to get us all killed? How?
There's one of them, almost directly above your head. I heard him move.
Right.
Crap. Why can I not? That's only 4. There are 4 lights. It's kind of funny. That's kind of turned to a meme, but that is from a very dark Next Generation episode. Actually, didn't Gex use that as a quip, or am I thinking something else? Oh,
They're heading for the Scythian ship. They'll try to cut it free with the particle torch. Can you move to intercept?
It wasn't Gex. It was the, on the Nintendo DS, they made this kind of a really bad, WarioWare type game based on, the old duck amuck.
Got him. He's been transported to the brig. Now the only Tarragon I'm reading is heading for the docking ring.
One left. It was a terrible duck amuck game based on duck amuck. Which I honestly, like, when I saw it in the magazine, I thought it looked kind of cool, but... Oh, excuse me. I think I looked at reviews and it didn't look very good, and then I finally watched footage of it, and it's kind of meh. But in, like, the piano mini game, Daffy drops the "there are 4 lights." Got them all. Oh, that was getting annoying to listen to. Sup?
Dax to Odo. That's it. I'm reading Tarragon emissions at 0. Wait,
Lieutenant?
Never mind. I thought I saw a flicker in the lower promenade. Just a sensor ghost. All clear now.
Well done, Constable.
Thank the Ambassador, Captain. He's a quick shot. Computer, disengage security measure Cobalt. Authorization 094 Epsilon.
Disengaged.
Ambassador?
Yes, sir?
Dax's readings indicate increased drone activity around the station. We don't have much time before the next attack.
What's our defense strategy, Captain?
We'll have to use every bit of firepower at our disposal. The station's defenses, even the runabouts. Major Kira's fitted the Hudson with some additional weapon sleds. It'll pack a little more punch than our standard issue.
When can we expect the Defiant?
Not for another 36 hours at least. We'll have to handle this on our own.
I'm ready, sir. Just tell me where I'm needed.
I'd like you to report to Major Kira in the holosuites at Quark's Bar. Dax has designed a drone simulation that should give us some idea of what we're up against.
Yes, sir.
It's good to have you with us, Ambassador. Cisco out.
Mr. Odo.
It's Odo, just Odo.
But Captain Cisco calls you Constable sometimes.
That's my job. My name is Odo.
Sorry. Odo?
Yes, Ambassador. What is it?
I wanted to talk to you about Ensign Yarrow.
There was nothing you could have done, Ambassador.
I'd like to make out a formal commendation. If she hadn't reacted, even as she died, the Scythian and I would have both been killed.
Oh, yeah.
It would please her to be remembered that way.
What exactly are these devices? Some kind of cloaking mechanism?
Not exactly. Lieutenant Dax determined that the refraction mantles are a form of camouflaging technology. May I?
Of course.
Just like the others. The phaser hit destroyed the refraction enabler. Pity.
Pretty sophisticated camouflage. Where did they originate, do we know?
Hello,
According
Jen
to Carrick's
Plastro.
logs, they could be an early, more fragile prototype of the Jem'Hadar devices. It's a shame we weren't able to retrieve one intact.
I'll have to write a report to the Tyrian Assembly about Ambassador Carrick's murder.
If you ask me, your Federation is overly fond of reports. But there are a lot of questions to be answered here. Have you determined what drew the Lycotians to him in the first place?
I'm assuming it has something to do with the... I'm talking about the game, sorry. Yeah, I played a Voyager game before this, so I figured I'd try out one of the Deep Space Nine ones. It's a bit clunky, but it's kind of interesting. Kind of like murder mysteries.
I think so. Before he arrived, Carrig sent a subspace message to Cisco about the Scythian homeworld. He mentioned the abundance of latinum there, and that he was returning with valuable items.
And?
I think someone got unauthorized access to that message.
Quark. He must have made some kind of deal with the Lycotians.
Sounds about right. Now, did he talk to the blue ones? Because it sounds like the way it was sounding, he talked to the red ones first, and eventually went behind her back and talked to the blue ones. So
Johnny told me that Quark snubbed the red Lycotians on a business deal. They weren't very happy about it.
So his deal was with Kimry and Priet.
Definitely. I saw them talking over the view screen, but something went wrong with their plan.
The red Lycotians moved in first. Knowing Quark, he'd probably let them bid for the job too.
Exactly. If what Johnny Theron told me is true, the red Lycotians overheard the blue ones planning to rob Carrig.
So they put two and two together and hit Carrig before Kimry and Priet got to him. Too bad. Kimry's a little more hesitant on the disruptor button than his northern cousins.
Maybe that's why Quark picked him for the job.
Still, conspiracy to murder. I wonder how that would sound to a Ferengi.
I can't believe he actually intended to kill anyone. Rob them blind, maybe.
Quark's no murderer. There's not enough profit in it. When I'm through here, I'll call on our local bartender.
Thanks. I'll catch up with Major Kira now.
Good luck, Ambassador.
Oh, as for when this takes place, I think... Okay, what do I do? There we go. I think sometime in Season 3... So I believe Cisco is a captain right now, and the Defiant is being used. So it's before the Dominion War. It's before the War of the Klingons, too. So, as I said, Season 3. That'd be my guess. I'm trying to remember, when was Cisco made a captain? Was it near the end of Season 3, or was it at the beginning of Season 3? I could have sworn... Oh, it could have been after Season 3, if that's the case. Because I could have sworn that the last episode of Season 3 was... Or at least one of the last episodes was them celebrating his promotion. Yeah, before Worf. So my guess would be near the end of Season 3 or after Season 3 but before Season 4. Because Worf shows up at the beginning of Season 4. I'm gonna go talk to Cisco and then call it a night. God, I have not watched Deep Space Nine in ages. What are you doing, Cat? I hear you're up to no good. Yeah, that'd be my guess, is it's late Season 3 or in between Seasons 3 and
Computer.
4.
Ops.
Oh, I need to talk to Kira. Well, I'm gonna assume Kira's up here, but I'm probably wrong. No, she's not up here. Oh! I got distracted. No, she is, in the holodeck. Or holosuite.
Computer.
So I want Upper
Promenade,
Promenade.
level 8, section 5.
Yeah, I think I watched Deep Space Nine when it was still on TV. And I basically, yeah, Deep Space Nine and Voyager were the ones I watched a lot of back in the day. Those were the ones that we could get in on our, with the, like, antenna. Oh, hi. Don't think I need to talk to you, though. It was disappointing. Next Generation, we couldn't get in that often. I remember one time there was a storm in the area, and it... Yeah, there was a storm in the area, and it managed to pick up a station that was running Deep Voyager, so I got to see, I think it was Face of the Enemy, which is a fun episode. Good episode for Troy. But yeah, I have all of Next Gen. Well, I have all of Next Generation. I have, because I'm old school and I watch them on. Oh, what are you doing here?
Ambassador, I did nothing to initiate this meeting. He came right in of his own accord.
Relax, Quark.
Show!
He keeps saying that. Show what?
Citadel!
Show.
Yes. Show us the Citadel. A citadel. Like fortress. Some kind of bank? A vault?
Adapt.
What is he talking about? What are you talking about?
Program. Simulate.
First, pay.
Shut up, Quark.
Pay owner. I'm sorry. If he wants to use a holosuite, he's got to pay. I mean, I have a business to run.
Let him use my credit then.
I'm sorry, but you used that up long ago. According to my calculations, you now have a debt of...
Can't you forward him a little credit, Quark? No one else is going to be using the holosuites. We're in the middle of a plasma storm.
All the more reason to insist on payment up front. Rule of acquisition number 162. Even in the worst of times, someone turns a profit.
Quark?
All right, all right. Show.
Uh-oh. Okay, how is this supposed to go? I got this off of a site called, like, whatever it is. I forget what it was called, and it adapted it to... Oh, I should look at the guide. But yeah, I was going to call it here anyways. It was like some, like, collection room or whatever. But yeah, I'll have to see if there's a way I can get around this. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get, like, I think he's the creator of this has a guide that tells me how to switch discs. So I'll have to look into that. Oh wait, that's right. Uh, hmm. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, this was a good time to stop anyways. So yeah. This is where I'll leave off for tonight. Yeah, it's actually it is a fun game. It's a little what's the word I'm looking for? It feels stiff, the graphics aren't great, but it is fun. And I mean, this was what, mid 90s? So it was probably pretty good for its time. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to wrap this up. I am going to load my trivia. Yeah, it's got a few of the original cast. It would have been cool if they managed to get all the cast. But I imagine they also didn't have the budget. I noticed that, like, some of the post-next-gen games tend to only have, like, 2 cast members, and it's usually Patrick Stewart and Brent Spiner. Then again, I can imagine Patrick Stewart was, like, super expensive to get. I was trying to figure out what the word was. Or yeah, super expensive to hire, so... Because he was probably starting to really make a name for himself then. But yeah, I think the only time the entire Next Generation cast was in a video game was... what is the name of that game? It's basically the Next Generation version of 25th Anniversary and Judgment Rights. 2 games I do plan on playing at some point. So, anyways, I'm gonna go to my trivia. Let's see if... A quite bizarre expanded universe project was started in 1994, which aimed to expand the backstory to Star Wars universe. The initial author used official, at the time, guidebooks as sources, but also tied into a few of George Lucas's pre-Star Wars works. Wow, I said that really weird. Interestingly, the origin of humankind in the Star Wars universe would not have been a long time ago, but actually in a distant future. However, when the project ditched the Star Wars connection, the original author left the project, resulting in another author to pick up and create this novel trilogy. And the answer to this week's question was... Alien Chronicles is a trilogy of novels written by Deborah Chester, consisting of The Golden One, The Crimson Crew, and The Crystal Eye. The trilogy follows Empress, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing any of these names right, in Aran, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right either, slave, who leads an uprising against the evil V's empire and becomes a legend, wow, I just realized this. I thought I got this grammar right. I did not. And becomes a legend, how did I miss this? Becomes, oh yeah, I know what and man, wow, I'm really getting tongue-tied on this. Okay. Leads an uprising against the V's empire and becomes a legend to the Aburu, who are various races that have been enslaved by the V's. The trilogy tied into the Star Wars universe at first, with the first novel, Alien Exodus, be written by Robert J. Sawyer. Sawyer used 2 then-canon reference books as sources, but was also tied into George Lucas's pre-Star Wars works, TX, I don't know if it's 1138, I guess close enough, and American Graffiti, of all things. The Star Wars connections were eventually cut, making Sawyer leave and for Deborah Chester to create an original work. There's a lot of things I left out in here. The humankind in the Alien Exodus come from a future that uh, takes place sometime after THX 1138, and then like a character, one of the lead characters is descended from a character from American Graffiti. I think there's also a connection to Willow, but I think Willow took place or was made after Star Wars. Surprisingly, no Indiana Jones connections, though I wonder if that could have been a complication due to Spielberg having dual rights to that. But yeah, I think what happened was uh, George Lucas or Lucasfilms couldn't get the uh, publisher or couldn't work out a deal with the publisher the way they wanted to, so they eventually ditched all the Star Wars connections and just created something original. I've never read these books. I kind of would like. I should read up about it a bit more. I did watch a video about it, but I kind of completely forgot what it was, what the video said. But yeah, I'll probably post that on the Facebook if I can remember where to find it. But anyways, tomorrow I'm gonna suffer through more Sonic the Fighters. Probably be the last stream. I mean, I think it's a decent game, but I'm not good at fighting games. Wednesday I'll be maybe finishing up Yoshi's Island because I'm gonna do the secret levels, and that might just take a night. I'm not aiming for 100 points on each level because some of those are brutal. And then I'll be back with this the following Saturday. I don't think I got any special streams lined up until June, and June might just be all Sonic streams except for one day because it is Sonic's 35th anniversary then, or at some point. So I'm not sure when. I think it's like the 26th. 26th, I'll probably do an all-day stream. Well, not all-day stream, but an earlier and a longer stream. Not sure which game yet. I'm thinking it'll probably be Sonic Frontiers unless I can manage to beat that before I reach the 26th. But I know I have Sonic Colors lined up before that, and I think I'm going to jump over to Sonic Battle after Sonic the Fighters. So what I might do is I'll just maybe when June hits, I'll just start out with Sonic Battle and just continue onwards. Continue to Sonic Colors and then Sonic Frontiers. I would like to do the final DLC for Sonic Frontiers as well. I've never actually beaten it. I've talked about that before because the towers were just like you miss a time of jump and you find yourself all the way back at the bottom with no shortcuts. So I just got frustrated. Hopefully they fixed that or not. They fixed the difficulty or made it so like the other towers in the game or yeah, like the other towers that you encountered in I forgot what the fourth island was called. I think it was Oranos Island. Uh they had shortcuts after like when you reach certain points. So I'm hoping that's the case, or at least they made them so the jumps are less difficult. So, anyways, been yakking long enough. This has been your captain speaking. You're now free to disembark.